Lock it in, lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
Personal trainer for us, and we got some exciting things that's going to be happening throughout this for the summertime. We're actually going to be doing some things with the kids, right, Athena?
Oh, I'm so excited. Yes.
And we're going to be doing some things at Hamburger Heaven. We're going to do some things out here in the parking lot.
Is she gonna have that whistle with her?
You know, she's surprised. She came in this morning jogging and, you know, blowing a whistle at me, talking about, get it. Come on, Joe, get up. I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. But Athena, we appreciate you, girl.
Thank you.
Welcome to the team.
And in other weight news, Jennifer Hudson, you know, she was a spokesperson for Weight Watchers, where they have severed ties. So she's no longer doing that. I think she's lost about 80 pounds since she's been with them for the last couple of years.
Okay.
She looks good, but hey, she could probably, you know, go down to Hamburger Heaven, be that spokesperson, go down to Church's Chicken. You know, hey, maybe she can, you know, do a deal for them. And that lady at Popeyes, we don't know who she is. I'm down with
I'm
that.
concerned about Jennifer Hudson. She looks a little bit too thin.
You think she need to eat a little bit?
Her head doesn't necessarily fit her body anymore.
Well, I don't know how you put your head on a diet, though, Mel.
Richard, we're not going to get into this at all. This is the latest thing. We're going to stand back off of that. I'm standing back.
Okay, now, I thought about this story for you, for Richard, and for Buzz, the Oz, I want for Photog. Now, when you get through working out, normally you probably want to relax, and a good massage will help you relax.
Yes.
It's this lady who has a massage parlor in Atlanta. She massages men, but she uses her top part to help massage them, the people. She oils herself down in baby oil, and she used them to massage them. But guess what? Because some men like full topped women. She is a size 48 in.
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine?
Y'all, if y'all can see Richard's face, it is priceless.
Wait a minute. And she used them to massage her clients?
Yes. And she makes about $3,000 a week off of that, Mel.
What?
I gotta go get the picture of this in my car.
No, Joe, we're not posting that. No, we're not posting that. No.
Yeah, her name
This is not normal massage practice.
Her name is Kristen Love. I mean, can you imagine? Look how built Joe is and his upper body. If she put that on Joe, his back will be bright.
Joy, I got a massage scheduled for 9:30 this morning, and I'm gonna be looking very suspicious at my massage therapist. Look, I'm gonna be turning around trying to see what they're doing, making sure they ain't doing none of that
Joy,
crazy
you got me here about to
stuff.
fall out this chair, girl.
I'm 48 in. I mean, like, where do you buy your bras from? I mean, that's a whole lot of
Do
ladies.
they make a bra for that?
She had one in her hand.
Oh, but $3,000 a week now. I ain't mad at it.
That's what I'm thinking. Jeez. Hey, you gotta use what you have. Now, if you have an EBT card, I need y'all to hit me up on Facebook, call the station, because I'm gonna need to borrow it.
Here we go.
Why? Guess what else you can buy with your EBT card?
What?
You can buy lingerie, the edible kind, from this store in Louisiana.
What?
That's right. So you know you want to come back in the evening, get
So
strawberry.
I have to ask you, where do you get this news?
You know what? It's on the website. Can you imagine buying that with
What,
your
Richard?
EBT card?
Richard, she said you can use an EBT card to get some underwear.
It's the edible underwear. You know, that's what you buy with your EBT card. It's just food. You know. And then finally, one more story. Okay, y'all may have heard about the lady in Florida who set this man's car on fire because he would not buy her a McFlurry. I feel her pain because Joe posted about these chicken wings last week. Another Facebook friend of mine tagged me about chicken wings. Ain't nobody give me chicken wings. I feel like setting somebody on fire. I understand this lady.
Richard, please,
What?
it's that time. It's that time. Go ahead and call him.
I'm serious. That is offensive. People tag you with your favorite food, and then it's not like they say, "Joy, meet me down here and get some." You know, I'm gonna set somebody on fire. So, that's your producer's name.
All right, we catch you guys on the other side.
We'll be right back.
Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Educated, a little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in. Lock it
Long-term
in. Yeah.
family planning, meaning that after you've had some children
Okay.
and you've decided that your time is up in
Hey, y'all see, man, she's trying to keep it as clean as
I'm
possible.
trying to keep it as clean as possible, but your time is up in procreating
Right.
the earth with your
You know, when
special
I ran
children.
this by Michelle, and she looked at me kind of strangely, right? And she said, it's your responsibility. You know, and I'm like, she's like, because I guess men always saying that women should take birth control. And this is, I have to say, I kind of agree with it. And Athena, maybe you can chime in a little bit on this, about the, when women take these birth controls and things, it affects their bodies.
Yes.
So in different ways. You know, some women gain weight, some women get moody and things like that. So,
It's a hormone manipulation.
okay,
And what happens is when you're putting this birth control into the body,
right.
you're affecting the hormone production in that woman's body.
But I'm gonna tell you, Athena, real seriously too. It affects us too, because we got to go snip, snip.
Let me pull out my boot camp voice then.
Well, you go ahead and pull out your boot camp voice. Go for it.
When a woman is manipulating hormones in her body, she is preventing her body from producing hormones naturally. That affects everything. Digestion,
Okay.
weight control,
Okay.
mood swings.
Okay.
I say that cautiously.
But let me ask you the question: when the man goes snip, snip, what does that do for us?
Okay, let me tell you this, because
Oh,
you know,
there she go.
all of my research was done. I didn't even bother researching the woman's side of this long-term birth control. All my research,
What?
Google me, was on men. Let me tell you.
I'm listening. What you got? What you got?
I
Bring
They
it.
go
Bring
snip,
it.
She's
snip
got
is
the
really
book.
over.
She's got the book.
But see-
I've got 3 pages
And she does too. She literally got 3 pages of stuff. I'm sitting here looking at
on,
what?
on the men's vasectomy, and Athena is right. It is very little impact on the man.
Y'all see what y'all? But what y'all don't understand is y'all say it's little impact, but once they snip it, a part of us is gone.
They're not cutting
not.
that off, Joe. They're cutting producing parts off.
Actually,
What, Melvin? You got this look on your face like you're ready to jump across this table. Go for it.
Because you're
Walking
over
the railroad.
there speaking it, and it's not factual.
Oh,
So you're
Lord.
scaring all the men out there. It's a man that's scheduled for a vasectomy on Monday morning, and Joe is scared the heck out of him, regardless of what his doctor
Dude,
has told
man
him.
code goes to man code.
It does not affect your boys. It
And that's
Richard has been
That is Richard.
I am rolling, but it does not affect your sex life. There's very little.
So you say.
That's what you got
They-
Cialis for.
think about it like this: a woman's when she's taking those hormone pills,
Uh-huh.
does that not affect your sex life
I don't know.
from the
'Cause
moodiness
it probably does, but we don't
And-
see that.
and the increase of health?
You know, you're a great asset to the team, Athena, because you know you're trying to debate me this morning, but I'm finna tighten up my headphones and let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. It does help. Okay.
Okay, if
Okay,
some of our
a
listeners
vasectomy-
want to chime in, let me just throw out the phone number. You give us a call at 205-941-1011.
And they already calling in too.
That's 205-941-1011 if you'd like to chime in on this. Because think about it, Joe. Whether or not you know it, on a serious tip, when a
Okay.
woman gets a hysterectomy, that is anywhere from a 3 to 6 week healing process. You guys go in, snip, snip. You back in business 48 hours, boo.
Okay, and let me correct this so our audience are not confused. So the hysterectomy is a totally different procedure than a tubal ligation.
Yes.
So a tubal ligation is what is equivalent to a vasectomy. So I had a tubal ligation after I had my daughter. I've got 2 children. Most of y'all know they're 9 years apart.
Okay.
I only wanted one son. I was blessed with this little princess. My husband begged for a daughter. My son begged for a daughter, and I was pregnant. Got pregnant. Luckily, had a daughter. But I knew that was gonna be it. I only wanted 2 children, and so it was. I decided at the time of delivery that I would have a tubal ligation and shut the house down. And that was 19 years ago. Thank goodness, and it worked. And it worked. But here's the other risk. If the woman does not decide to have the tubal ligation at the time that she's giving birth, there's a greater chance or the risk increase for that woman going into the hospital, staying a couple of days for a tubal ligation versus the man going into the outpatient surgery for a couple of hours, snip, snip, and then you're off of work maybe 2 days while the swelling goes down. Literally. I didn't mean to say the swelling to alarm anybody, but that's just basically all it is.
Hey, and if they don't have health care, they can meet me at Hamburger Heaven. I snip it while we have
Oh my goodness.
Fellas, send your women to Hamburger Heaven this morning. You stay at home.
That's right. We got a caller. I would love to hear what she has to say. Is this LaShawna?
Good morning.
Welcome to the Love Hate Debate. And LaShawna, you be respectful. What you got? Okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very valid point. Very valid point. And the same thing with men. I hear men.
All right, that's a grown woman talking now.
Exactly. You know, and she's making a very valid point because we've heard all of the debate about the break babies. You know, with Ludacris and Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, that's true now.
Okay, for men who are done childbearing and done having children, why would you not get a vasectomy to ensure that you don't end up with a break baby? And then they're complaining because they have to pay all of this child support for a child that they did not want, yet they didn't protect themselves.
Okay, and I have to say, you know, that's true. I have to agree with you. I can't even sit in on that because that is man code and you have to take responsibility.
That's right. And get on the guy in Chicago with 14 children by 9 different women. He should have had a vasectomy a long time ago.
Do they have EBT cards?
But she said something. She said celibate.
Oh, that is a separate love-hate in the back.
Exactly.
You go down
I applaud you.
Joyce said she applauds you. Well, thanks for. But thank you for. Well, let me ask you this question: what's the hottest talk show on Saturday mornings? Thank you. Thanks for calling. Bye.
But to that guy in who you say Chicago, he should have had a vasectomy after the third baby mama. I'm like, seriously?
Well, I guess I'm not going to even go there. I'm going to leave that alone. But I guess what she said is actually right though. About just taking responsibility. And you know, I know we joke a lot and we have fun with these topics because what we really want to be able to do is have people to have this serious conversation at home with your family and with your friends. So we kind of open up the doors for you. And if you're sitting there this morning, you're talking with your family and you land up with your mate, these are conversations you can have. Even the younger people, parents, you can open up these conversations with your kids now. And since you heard this on the Joe Lockett show, and you know, this is what they talked about, and you know, you can have that open dialogue about these topics that a lot of parents are afraid to talk to with their kids and sometimes with their husbands. And sometimes women are in a relationship and they're not ready to actually go that next step because they don't know what's really going on. And another thing we really got to go ahead and bring it, you know, say this, safety, you know, diseases. There are things out there that we really have to be serious about, and we have to make sure that we're using our heads when we get into the relationship. So ladies, you know, I'm huge on man code, okay? If the guy is not using protection, okay, you have to make sure that you tell him to use protection, okay?
No, make him.
Well, make him then. I have to agree
I
with you
think
on
that's
that.
something you have control over.
Yes.
Whether that process happens, you
Right.
make him use protection, or it just doesn't happen.
Exactly. Well, and that's the thing where, you know, when we're talking to when you're looking at when you're in a relationship with somebody, you have to have these, what y'all hear me say every week, these TCs, tough conversations. And in the beginning of a relationship, these are things that you have to talk about. Are we going to have kids? If you want to have a baby, you know, make sure you're going to be a father. And man code, this is what I always state week in and week out. Leave things better than you find it, fellas.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Handle your business.
You know what? It's one of
Expert for the Joe Lockett Show. Okay.
Okay,
So
great.
you'll be doing things, and I'm talking with the radio show now here at the station about doing some things in the parking lot, like we talked about for the summer.
Yes.
That's on track. So we're
Great.
definitely gonna be doing a lot of things, but we're just gonna kind of introduce that today. Don't have any dates, but look forward to it.
Okay, great.
Starting maybe I don't know if I'm gonna have time today, but starting at least by Monday, you have access to the fan page, and if you could post once a week
Okay.
some fitness tips from Athena, the Joe Lockett Show expert. You know what I'm saying, for fitness, and post it out there.
Do
and
you
then-
mind if I do more than once a week?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, whatever, you know.
I have a thing working with the city of Homewood right now, so that's
Okay.
going to work great hand in hand with what you're doing.
Okay, cool. And then when we see it, what we do, we share it out on our personal pages. You tell your friends, and the biggest thing is to make sure you tell your friends to share, tune in, share, and it grows from there. And we'll probably try to bring you in, I mean, at least once a month to talk about a few things. Or sometimes, you know, if you're up and you just come in, you just hang out in the show, and we just kind of let you do it, or you can do a call in.
All right, and we're back. We're getting ready to wrap up our debate. Today's topic is who should get fixed, the man, Snip Richard, or the woman? So, Athena, someone emailed you. Tell us what this person said. This goes another reason
Tell
to
him where he's
support.
from.
Okay, well, I have a friend in Portugal right now, and he just emailed me, and he said, interesting, I had a vasectomy when I was 28.
Hey.
My sex life has improved.
What?
I don't risk any pregnancy.
Boom, Joe. Take off the red headphones now.
See,
feel about
Boom,
that?
shakalaka.
men are even kicking my
Hey.
butt this morning. What is up, fellas?
Let me tell
Come
you,
on.
he is many years experienced.
Wow.
Okay, see that sex life improved.
Exactly. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. I can keep my red head on.
That's
Richard helped me out
But
there.
no, I love the fact that he said because the risk of getting somebody pregnant is gone. That is, when I was younger, that was always a concern or issue of mine. I could not enjoy lovemaking because you always had that top of mind.
Right.
Oh my, I don't want to get pregnant. What if the birth control we're using fails? And certainly in your older life, once you're done, now I'm not recommending this to anyone that's young and is still in the family planning stage. But
Right.
certainly after you get a certain age, you know that you're not trying to have any more children. I think it is the best option. And again, for the debate part of it, I do think that it's beneficial for the man to have the procedure. I'm going to let our health expert chime in as to why. But look, it only take you 15 minutes. And
But I heard about, but
15
hold on.
minutes.
But,
15
for our
minutes.
listeners that
15
want to
minutes.
chime in the last part of the show, 205, what is it? 941
1011.
1011. That's
Got him all frazzled. He don't even
I'm
remember
all
the
confused over here. I'm trying to get the telephone number and all this other good stuff.
941
What, Athena? What?
Hey, let me tell you something. A tubulation causes a lot of fascia, and it causes scar tissue.
Cause a lot of who? What? Huh?
It's tissue, it's fascia, and it causes a lot of health problems for a woman. And so, you know, a woman really needs to take that into consideration. If she's not eating healthy and exercising regular and doing yoga and getting massages, then that tubulation can cause health problems down the road.
So what you ladies are saying to me this morning, that there's no kind of risk to the man? It got to be something out there. When you
1%.
Me, Richard and I are both sitting over here cringing when y'all said snip.
All you gotta do is put a little ice pack on it. It'll be healed, you know, like a day or
15
two.
minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes, 48 hours. Put a
Comedian
ice
Joy.
pack on it.
Comedian Joy.
Yes,
Be
sir.
respectful.
I
Be
said ice
respectful.
pack it.
I love, Joy said 15 minutes, 48 hours. Boom, you're done.
Y'all act like that's nothing.
But
Hey.
think about what Melva said, the freedom of lovemaking.
That's right.
You're free, you don't have to worry about producing.
We gotta get
a
through the
Joe Lucky
15
Jr.
minutes.
Hey, Joy, and anytime he mentioned man code, we just gonna say 1548. He knows exactly what that means. 1548. Snip, snip.
Think about your wife
Ding, ding,
will be
ding.
hanging from the chandelier with all this freedom going on, Joe.
So you saying if men, not just me, because I need some help on this here, because y'all saying if I just go snip, the world is going to be a better place. I'm going to walk out, the birds going to be singing, and everything is going to be okay.
After 48 hours.
What-